Hey everybody, this is Reality Rob, and today I'm going to do a cast analysis for Season 22 of Big Brother, as well as some predictions and who I'm cheering for. For quite a while I've been meaning to make a channel revolved around Big Brother and Survivor, so I figured now that we got Season 22 going, this is a perfect opportunity to jump in. This season starting actually kind of caught me off guard. I knew there was rumors about cast, but I didn't know there was an official start date for this season. I didn't really know anything was set in stone yet. So I know the first episode was 2 or 3 days ago. I finally watched it yesterday, but I figure it's still early enough to make this video since we're only one episode in. Overall, I do think this is a good cast. I don't think it's amazing. I definitely don't think it's bad. I think they did a good job here. Naturally, there's some people I would easily switch out for others. I know I would love to see like Dan Giesling and Dr. Will here and some others, but in the end, I think they still did a good selection. I have watched every season of Big Brother except the first one. A lot of people don't even truly consider that a real season of Big Brother. They really changed the format starting in season 2. And the only 2 seasons that I kind of breezed through, didn't watch fully in depth, was season 9 because I just thought it was terrible. And season 19 I found very hard to watch because a lot of players just literally drove me nuts, and I just thought it was a really bad season. So anybody from those 2, I might not have the best analysis. Either from that, you got to keep in mind a lot of these seasons were a while ago and you don't remember everyone perfectly, so I'm just going to kind of go with my memory. Also, keep in mind, these are just my opinions. Remember, as fans, we're always going to have varying opinions, so it doesn't make me right or you wrong or vice versa. It's just each of our own opinions. Anyways, with that being said, let's do a quick analysis on each player. So first we got Christmas. She came 3rd in Big Brother 19. Unfortunately, I can't give a great analysis of her. As I said earlier, season 19 is something I kind of skipped through really quickly just because I found it just terrible all around. It just drove me nuts that season, and I don't think I'm alone there. A lot of people don't like season 19, but I can't really give a great analysis about Christmas. I think I understand why she came back. She got injured and she still came 3rd, relying just on her social game, so she must have played quite well. I think she'll fall somewhere in the middle of the pack this season. So next we got David from Big Brother 21. He came dead last. He was the first person knocked out of the game. It really makes me question why they call it Big Brother Allstars, because it's more like, All-Stars / fan favorites / give him another chance because he went out so early kind of thing. Don't get me wrong, he's a likable, good personality, obviously very intelligent, but he still went out of the game first, so I don't know how that considers you an all-star, and that kind of goes for a lot of players this season, honestly. That being said, I understand why they brought him back. Give him another chance to play. It sucks going out that early. I hope he changes up his game this time. Last time he looked a little too aggressive towards like the alphas, and that instantly makes you a target. So I don't know. I can see him doing the same thing. I see him going after someone like Cody and Tyler, and I don't know, it could bite him in the butt, or it could end up working really well. We'll see what he ends up doing, but for some reason I do see him going out early. So next we got Nicole Anthony from Big Brother 21. She came 3rd place and was America's favorite house guest. I think the main reason she's coming back is because she's so popular with the fans. I don't think she's an amazing player. She's a good player, but it's about viewers, right? And Nicole is really likable personality and popular with the fans. So I think she's going to be a lot more aggressive this season. I think she's got more confidence now. And the way Jackson dominated the physical game last time, I think she's really going to aim her sights at the athletic players. And I don't know if that will help her or not, but I don't think she's going to do as good as she did last season. I definitely do see her making jury. So now we have Danielle. She came 2nd place in season 8 and 8th place in season 13. She is honestly one of my favorite players of all time. I was so happy when I found out she was going to be on this season. I think her game is so well-rounded. I truly consider this an all-star player. Very intelligent, and her athletic game, like physical comps, she kills it. I don't think I've ever seen anyone better at endurance challenges than her. I don't know who she's going to want to work with. I can't picture it. I can't see who she's going to want to work with, but she's very smart, and I know she's going to make a good choice. I see Danielle coming top 3 and has a very good chance of winning. So now we got Kevin. He came 3rd place in season 13. I really don't remember season 13 too well, but I know that he is a better player than both Jordan or Natalie, who were in the final 2. Like I said, I don't got too much of a good memory of Kevin, but I think he's going to go out early this season and not make jury. Now we got Memphis. He came second place in season 10. Teamed up with Dan. Dan did all the work pretty much and destroyed him in the votes. Do I think Memphis is a good player? Not really. I mean, he's not terrible, but I don't think he was a great selection for this season like many others. I think he'll be kind of like borderline jury or not jury, somewhere in between there. Probably just make jury, I guess. But I don't think he's going to do anything special. He'll try to team up with somebody and stay safe, kind of like last time. Nicole Franzel, the winner of season 18, came 7th in season 16. I don't know. I don't think she's going to be overly successful. My prediction, she's going to come no better than 5th place, no worse than 7th place. She just doesn't seem to have that slightly insecure, quirky, nerdy thing going for her as she had before that kind of made her likable. She kind of seems to have a little bit of a confidence/arrogance going on. I think it might rub people the wrong way. But either way, I think she's just going to, try to team up with some athletic players that will be a bigger target than her so she can last longer and go deep in the game. But like I said, somewhere between 5th and 7th place, I think Nicole will come. I think she's a decent selection for the season. Not great, not bad. So now we got Cody, the runner-up from season 16. Cody could have easily won season 16. Everybody knows this. But he was kind of loyal to a fault. If there's any kind of knock on his game, that he wasn't willing to, cut Derek to get the victory. But at the end of the day, I think he was okay with potentially losing because he just felt that loyalty. They worked together from the beginning and he took him to the end. Hopefully he doesn't play that way this time. I really doubt he will. I really think he is deserving of coming back. I do consider him an all-star player, likable personality. He is going to have a target on his back because he's probably the most athletic person in the house. But I think if he teams up with a good alliance, that they can string a lot of HOHs together and keep each other safe, I think he can go really deep. But I do think he will be a target. I think he's going to work with people like Tyler, not sure who else, maybe Enzo. Anyways, I think he's a great selection and he has potential of going out super early or going really deep. I don't know if he'll really fall in the middle though. I think it's either really good or really bad. So now we have Bailey from Big Brother 20. She came 11th place that season. I think her and Tyler are going to go after each other, but his social game is so much better that he'll probably get rid of her early. That's my prediction, that she won't make jury. So now we have the runner-up and America's favorite house guest from Big Brother 20, Tyler. Personally, I think Tyler was robbed to an extremely bitter jury. Is quite obvious, but that's how the game goes. I get it. I kind of put him in the same boat as Cody. I think they're both going to be very big targets, and if they align well, they can go very deep. I do have Tyler up there going top 3. That's my opinion. I just think his social game is so good, as well as intelligence, and he's got a pretty good physical game as well. I think he's just smart enough to really make the right relationships to take himself far in the game. So I think he will be a target that he could potentially go out really early, but I'm seeing him going very deep. And like I said, a top 3 and possibly winning. So now we have Enzo. He came 3rd place in season 12. I think he's going to go very far. I have him top 3 along with Tyler and Danielle. I think he just is one of those smart players that aligns with good players that are bigger targets than him. And I think he's not seen as much of a threat because he's a bit older, but he's still in good shape that he can really, hold his own in athletic competitions. Decent strategically, but his social game is great. I think he's one of those people that everybody likes. While that can make you a target, I think he'll be aligned with people that are bigger targets, and I think this is going to get him really far in the game. So now we have Janelle. She's played 3 times. She's came 3rd place twice and 12th place once. She's an amazing selection for an all-star cast. She's one of the legends of the game. She really loves the game of Big Brother, respects it. She votes for the best players. She respects the game, and it's hard not to be a fan of someone like Janelle. She's a complete comp beast. It's going to be a lot tougher this season as there's a lot of athletic, in-shape people here this season. But I think the only thing that might hold her back is everybody's going to look at her and Kaser as a duo. So I think between whoever goes out first between them two, then they have potential to go deep because everybody's going to think her and Kaser are each other's number 1. So as soon as one of them's gone, whoever that person aligns with will really tell a lot about their game. For some reason, I think it's her that's going to go out early and Kaser making it further. I think she's just seen a bit more as a threat because she's so good at the physical side of the competitions. So I think she's going to be kind of on the bubble of making jury or just missing it. Okay, so now we have Kaser. Kaser's played twice and he's came 10th twice. Even though he's never placed that well, people still regard him as a very good player. And he is. He's got very strategic mindset. Unfortunately, he does moves in such an aggressive way that it makes him an instant target to be taken out next. So I think if you can kind of channel that and time things better, make good relationships, align with good people, I think he can go pretty far into the game. I think, somewhere in the middle of the jury. I just think he'll kind of be part of an alliance when he makes it there, but he'll be near the bottom of the alliance and eventually get picked off. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Kaser makes jury, but it was kind of the same thing with Janelle. Either one or two of them can go out earlier and one make it further. But my prediction is he makes it somewhere in the middle of the jury pack. So now we have Davon. She's played twice. She's come dead last and 11th place. Is she here because she's a good player? No, but she's great TV. I'm very happy she's on the season. She's extremely entertaining. So I still think she's going to go out either just barely pre-jury or maybe just make the jury. I just don't think she's that good at Big Brother. I think her social game is very weak. She has a problem keeping her mouth shut. And I just don't think she's going to be too successful. So now we have Keisha. She came 4th place in season 10. I think she's a great selection for an all-star cast. I liked her game. I liked her personality. There's really not much not to like about Keisha. She was entertaining. When she lost her temper, she got loud and she was hilarious. Unfortunately, I don't think she's going to be successful this season. When I look at the cast, I just don't see her really being someone anyone's going to align with. I see everybody having their little groups, and I think she's going to be kind of the odd person out. And I think she's going to be making an early exit pre-jury. So now we have the winner of Big Brother 14, Ian. I mean, I don't consider him the winner. Dan played a masterful game. Probably the bitterest jury I've ever seen in history, and they voted for Dan to lose. So that's how it goes. That being said, I think Ian's ego is ridiculous. If he actually thinks he played a better game than Dan, that's on him. But I think he's going to do very poorly this season. I'm not even happy he's on this season at all. I think they could have chose someone better. But anyways, I think his very aggressive nature, his temper when things aren't going his way, and I don't think he's going to have a real, an alliance that he meshes good with. And I think he's going to make an early exit and not make jury. So that's my quick analysis of the cast. I do want to get this uploaded today because we're one episode in and I want to kind of get these predictions in before things really start happening. So like I said, I think it's going to be Danielle, Enzo, and Tyler in the final 3. And for some reason, my head's really saying that Danielle's going to win, but something else is just telling me Enzo's going to be the winner. So my official prediction for the winner will be Enzo. Thank you all for watching. Please subscribe if you like this. I plan to cover this whole season and then in the future make more Big Brother and Survivor type videos. So give it a like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Thank you.